a daughter that's into Peace Corps. Let me go get her. And she called her, met Carrie, and Carrie introduced me to Daku.
And then where are you recording from right now, Rachel? Or
I'm in Idaho Falls, Idaho.
Wow.
Great. Yep. And she is a traveling time bank member. So maybe we could talk about that later. And then another thing I forgot to say is that I will be recording this just for marketing purposes or just to look back on it for our own memories. So if anyone has any issues with that, definitely you can send me a chat. And then we'll go ahead and go over, and I'm going to go through each person as they appear on my screen. So we'll start with Florence.
Hi, Samantha.
I'm Florence Hamilton. I just heard a time bank member on the radio just now. Who was it? I don't know what her name was, but I did hear her on the program with a psychiatrist.
Oh, was it Adalis?
Yeah, I guess that was her name. It was real neat. My preferred pronouns are she and hers.
Great.
Florence, can you move your screen just a little bit so we can see your face better? Is there a way?
Oh, you're not seeing my face?
Yeah, we're just seeing the top part. Is there any your laptop down? Like you could reach for your laptop.
Yeah, can you just move the screen?
Your eyebrows. Keep going.
You mean you can't?
Oh, the other way.
Wrong way. Move it the other way.
See, I can't see me anymore. The only thing I can see now is the meeting is being recorded.
Oh.
Can you press OK on that?
There you go.
Oh, yes. There we are, Florence.
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful smile.
Hi, Florence.
Hey?
Hi, Florence.
Hi.
And are you able to see now, Florence? Did that message go away?
No, there it went that time.
Okay, so you're able to see now?
I can see.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for joining us, Florence. And then we'll go ahead and go on to Mikhail.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mikhail Wing. My pronouns are they, them, theirs. Hi, Austin.
Hi, Michelle.
And I brought a friend today, Erin, my buddy, who's over there. So this is her first time bank outing, or Daku outing. She worked on the houses with me for Beloved Community, and I thought this would be fun for her. So this is her first outing. I've been trying to get her to come to the time bank forever. So
your neighbors.
Yeah, so I thought this would be fun.
Hi.
And I'm just excited to do this. Excited to meet you, Rachel. I talked to you on the phone before, but we never.
We never really did anything, huh?
Yeah, we didn't do anything, but we talked on the phone. So nice to meet you.
I have a tendency of dropping off the grid for a little while, and
no
it's
problem.
like, as soon as I find out, it's like, oh, darn it! We'll talk again, okay?
No problem.
So thank you, Mikhail, and thank you for bringing a friend today. So on that note, I think we'll go ahead and go to Erin.
Hello, my name is Erin. I have a cat named Snickers. She's currently doing something. I don't know what she's doing. My preferred pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm just practicing a bit of origami. I am comfortable with it. I have done it before. I looked it up on YouTube, and now I'm like really good at it. So.
Ooh, that's awesome. Well, we're so happy to have you here. And again, I saw your house. Maybe we could show a picture at the end or something, because it's a beautiful house that you made. I love it.
She tries to do
if you like to co-teach too, if you know the folds, go ahead and try.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and maybe look at that afterwards. Thank you so much for coming, Erin. And then we'll go ahead and move on to Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hi. My name is Sarah. I did. The other ones, kind of. But the other ones I've just got on. Thank you, Sarah. My name is Sarah.
Okay.
Hi, Sarah.
Thank you
Hi.
for being here today,
Hi,
Sarah.
Great to see you.
Hi.
It's been a long time. Wonderful to have you with us, Sara.
And Sada, you are part of Beloved community too, right?
Yes.
Awesome. And would it be okay if I used the pronoun she, her, her for you? Would it be okay if we all refer to you as that? Great. Okay. So thank you for coming, Sada. We really appreciate it. And then next on my screen is Beth.
Hey, I'm Beth.
Hi, Beth.
Hi. I work with Beloved Community. There's a few of us here today, so that's good. We're an organizational member in the Time Bank, and my pronouns are she, her, and hers.
Thanks for coming, Beth. And then we'll go ahead and move on to Catherine.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I am Carrie's mom and often join up with these various Zoom things.
Oh, yeah. I remember. Okay.
So I and Florence were probably the two most elderly, Florence. And my pronouns are she, her, hers.
Great. Thanks for coming, Catherine. So I love seeing you at all these events. And then I'll go ahead and move on to Carrie on my screen.
Hi, everybody. I'm Carrie Bachman, and I'm the director of Doñana Communities United. And my pronouns are she, her, hers. And I'm so glad to see all of you here. It just warms my heart and makes my week. So thank you. It's great to see everybody.
Awesome. Thanks, Carrie. And then the next on my screen is Susanna. It looks like you're on mute, Susanna. It still looks like you're on mute. There we go.
Thank you for letting me know. I'm Susana Santillan, and I work for New Mexico Commission for Deaf and Hard of Hearing as the Community Advocate Specialist. My pronouns are she, her, and hers as well. So,
Wow.
the invite.
If I had my two hands, I'd be like, nice to meet you.
You did good. You did good with one hand, you know.
Okay. Meet. Oh, yeah. Meet you. Nice to meet you.
We're definitely going to have to do another United Friday with sign language for sure. And Rachel, you have to attend that one. That'll be awesome. And
I'm going to have to. Yeah. I love sign language.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming, Susanna. And then we'll go ahead and move on to Austin. Hi, Austin.
Oh, hi, Samantha. Hi, Carrie.
Thank you for coming. And Austin, do you mind if we refer to you, if we're not referring to you as Austin, can we refer to you as he or his or him?
Yeah.
Great. And you're part of Beloved also, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, we are so happy to have you here. Thanks for coming. And then we also have Jessie. Hi, Jessie.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jessie with the New Mexico Health Equity Partnership, which DACU is a core member of, and I'm also a Time Bank Amigos member as well. I'm grateful to be here today. Thank you.
And I'm not sure if I caught it. What were your preferred pronouns?
Oh, thank you for the reminder, Sam. She, her, hers.
Okay, awesome. Thank you all. And I think we can go ahead and get started, right, Rachel? Are you ready?
Okay. Let me get to my screen so I can see. Okay. Hi, everyone. Yeah, well, the first time I went into origami was in middle school. There was a lot of lectures, a lot of extra time. Everybody was doodling on their pages. I just thought, I have this extra paper. What am I going to do with that? I'm just going to make bookmarks, and I'll make boxes. And it was really practical use for my locker, too, because they don't have any shelving, like pull-out shelves. you can make them out of newspaper. So it's like, might as well class up your locker with that as well. So I'm just happy to show you. I got so good in middle school that I actually was pulled out of one class and put into another to teach, and pretty much took over the class and helped people make flowers and flower pots, which is better showed in person. So I'm going to show you some 5 basic ones. I'm sure Erin has seen these on YouTube because I pretty much YouTube these foldables. We're going to learn the cup, which is a basic, a very, very basic fold. See? And then there's the envelope. Mine is a little bent, but you can use that. We're also going to use the water bomb. You can fill this with water and throw it at bad neighbors or whatnot. I'm just kidding. And then you could probably snip off the end and use it as a tea light candle ambiance on desks and whatnot. There's the box, which is pretty standard. And the phone holder, which is, it's folded right now, but I'll show you later what it looks like, okay?
And then
okay,
also, Rachel, just to let you know, I wanted to, because like most of our meetings, people are on mute. So a lot of people commute, and I know you were saying earlier that you can't see everyone. So if I'll definitely try to look and see if anyone has any confused faces or or anything like that, because I know you're on a phone.
And say your name so I can go to your window.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So if you want to talk, say your name first, and then Rachel can get to your window. So we'll keep that in mind. So I think we're ready to go.
Okay, everyone's ready to go? Because I am going, you're not going to see my face anymore. You're going to see the table and my folds. So here we go. First is going to be the cup. Okay. Can you see me?
Do you think, let's see, I think there was a suggestion that you hold the phone horizontally instead. Maybe we could try that just to see. Does that work?
Horizontally? It is kind of horizontal for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just because I think it's just because you're on the phone, it makes it look smaller.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It's fine.
I don't really have a
does
laptop.
anyone, no problem. Does anyone, can everyone see right now? And maybe everyone can put theirs in speaker view too, also on the top right-hand corner of their screen.
Thank you very much, Sam.
Yeah, so yours is good, Rachel. So on our part, if you want to go ahead and put it in speaker view so you could see Rachel's bigger so you don't see everyone else's faces. Okay, we'll start now.
Okay, so everyone has their square pieces of paper. I made my square by folding it over, like I said earlier, and then just kind of cutting off the edge. So this one is pretty clear. You have it folded like I have right now, like this. And then we'll start from there. For a basic cup, it's really easy to make. You usually just take these folds and you put them towards these areas, one on one side at a time. So let me show you. This point will go here. And we're trying to make a pentagon. So just imagine a pentagon that you're making. And remember, there's a side here too. It's not just a big, huge triangle. So we're just going to crease right here. And that's one. Then we turn it around. And we do the same exact thing. You just take that point right there on the end and you fit it to this corner that we just made. Okay. So this, you can already see that it's starting to look like a cup already. The only thing we have left to do is we just made little pockets in these folds, and we have 2 flaps. This will be the end part of the cup right here. So all we need to do is take these flaps one at a time and put them in these pockets. You see what I mean? This point in this pocket right here. So we're gonna do that. And it's your piece. And we're gonna do that on the other side as well. Pocket, flap, and the fold. It's a very easy origami. And you can do that with any type of paper, any kind of paper. If you want it for fries or whatever you're picking up, like seashells, you can use this to collect seashells by the seashore. All sorts. Or just have a little drink of water. Fun. It kind of looks like it's a fry holder too. And that's your cup.
Look at that.
Next item.
Wow. Okay, give us this. Let's look at all these cups real quick.
Oh yes, it's a good idea.
Yeah, I just want to see. Amazing. I love that idea of picking up seashells. Maybe we could do cool rocks here in the desert.
Like quartz and quartzite.
Yes, exactly. That's awesome.
Pretty rocks.
Is everyone ready to move on? Great.
This is going to be the simplest one. It gets more difficult from here.
Are we ready? Are we ready for the challenge, everyone? Thumbs up.
You ready?
We're ready.
Okay. And I'll show you some techniques as well in the art of origami. So our next one is the envelope. This is pretty cool. This is pretty simple. It looks exactly like an envelope, and it could probably hold your homemade cards and whatever. Really cool. What's inside? The only thing that the envelope can't do is a lick and stick. So you're gonna have to find some, double stick tape and put it on the edges to put it on and seal. Other than that, it's a guaranteed envelope that you can send through the post office. Easy. So, got your papers? Let's go. Okay. So, I want to stress that since we're
Rachel, I'm going to ask real quick. It looks like there's something on the top part of your video that it's obstructing. I just want to make sure.
Thank you.
There we go. Yes.
That's the folder for this. All right. Thank you. So since we're new, we're going to do all the folds first, and then we're going to make the more permanent folds, okay? All right. So since I already have a fold here, and if you don't have a fold here, I suggest you do so. And then you open it back up. I'll wait for you to do that. Okay, are we ready? Now we need to make another fold that's across, perpendicular from this one, another oblique fold. So I would just match up the lines here, like this. and open it up. We're going ahead and take these two folds right here on opposite sides. It's your left and your right fold, whichever way you have it oriented right now. And I want you to take the ends, the left and right ends, and point it towards your center. That's why we made the center crease. So this end pointed towards the center, like that. And then do that for the other side as well. Your left and right. This will be the sides of your letter. Now for me, this is north and this is south. So this will be the part that comes down that you're gonna have to seal yourself. You see how it's kind of gonna come out? It's the bottom that's a little tricky, and I'll show you here in a second. Are we ready? Okay. Now we want to take this corner right here, and we want to match it up to the center. Like this. I'll do it again. Take this area and match it to the center like this. And then make sure that's creased and open it up. So now you have a line right here. I want you to do the same on the other side. So we're going to take this point and put it right here. Well, actually, right here. We'll take this point and put it right here. This line to this line. And undo. So now we have two lines one line right here and one line right here. All right, now we take this point and we line it up to as if it's going in the center. Oops, I think I did that wrong. Hold on.
No worries, Rachel. Can't imagine having all these staring people while you're trying to do this.
I know, right?
You're doing amazing. Lots of pressure.
I'm sure. All right. Okay. Oh, I think I did something wrong. Okay. So it was supposed to go like this. And then like this. But let's deal with what we have right now, okay? We want to put this that's in the center and then fold it as if it's a blitz. I think we can make this work. Now, there's also, okay, sorry. We'll do this one, crease and undo. And then I want you to line up these points right here that we just creased into a little while back. And I want you to fold this way so that it has a little bit of a triangle or a rectangle and a triangle. That way we can get back on the right path. This is supposed to be the easiest, and undo. Are you following me?
Let's see. Let's try to go back to, so I think let's do the, so we did the one where we line at the middle and then we fold it up. Did everyone get to that point where we folded it up to the center? Did everyone get there? Yeah. Okay. So where do we go from there? If we fold it up from the center, Rachel, where there's
like from here,
like there's a rectangle and triangle. Yeah.
And we undo.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We need this line to fold on. That's why we just did that. Okay. So you remember where this line is, remember? Because we're going to put this point right to that new fold that we just made. That's what we're looking for. Aha! Is everybody on the same page here?
Yeah, if you kind of get a thumbs up if everyone's on the same page here. Austin, did you get that? If you want to put a thumbs up. I think you got it. Yeah. Florence, did you get that? Can you put a thumbs up if you got it? No? Let's see.
I'll try to put it like this.
I'm going to unmute Florence.
I'm out of Zoom.
What was that?
I'm out.
You're out of Zoom?
Yeah.
Oh, are you in a different, like a different tab?
I don't know.
Still. Do you see a little recording camera on the bottom of your computer? That's what Zoom is.
Photo, video.
Let's see. What are you seeing right now, Florence?
Nothing.
Nothing at all on your screen?
I've got a circle, an add cover photo, add bio, live video, photo video, live event.
Huh. Not sure. Do you,
let's see. Go ahead.
Yeah. Do you have the thing, like your tasks on the bottom where it has like the internet and like folders and everything? Maybe you can go to a different tab. But can you hear us still?
Yeah, I have you.
You can see me?
Yes.
Great. Okay, you'll be able to see Rachel whenever she talks then. So we are good to go.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. We're all learning here, Florence, and I'm sure someone else will have the same issue too. So I'm glad you asked. Okay, Rachel. So we'll go on from here. I think everyone's ready to go.
All right, good. And everybody gave a thumbs up? All right. Good. So from here, we just need to have these fold in. So this line right here, this tiny little line, is going to match up with this line that we made when we were, which became the triangle and the rectangle. Okay, so like this. See? And then it'll be the same on the other side. So this little line, it matches up with this line. Like that. As soon as you have that, I'm going to teach you something. A lot of times in origami, you have to kind of bend the folds around. in this origami, you have little flaps. If you can see it. I don't know if you can see it very well. But
yeah, we can
underneath, there is a flap. You see that little flap right there? This is called an inverted fold, because what we're going to do now is we're going to take that flap and we're going to put it from over here to over there. So as it's pointed this way, we're going to move it to the other way. And by doing that, you kind of just undo the folds a little bit. Undo that fold, and then you just kind of move this one in a little, and then push this down, and it will create that other fold. See what I mean? Now it's pointing this way instead of this way. This one's still on that other kind of flap, pointing this way, and we want it to go this way. So what I'll do is, we need to move this one forward so that we can establish a straight line fold in. Any questions?
I don't think so.
Did everybody get it?
Okay.
That's the hardest part of this one. Trust me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good. I think we can go on.
Okay. So from this point on, it's kind of like in the next fold, the water bomb. There's going to be a way to use these as pockets. So these little folds here, as soon as you go over, I think it just goes, okay. Let me do this real quick. Okay, so it's kind of like inserting this behind your flaps right here and leaving these on the outside. So you're just kind of putting the nose in between. I wonder if you can see. And tucking it in behind the flaps, you see? And as soon as that's down in there, there should be a existing crease that we made that you can just cement crease down and get that fold correct. And that pretty much makes the envelope right there. All you need to do for now is just cut a crease a little bit underneath the triangles in order to find enough of a ledge here so that you can do your, I don't know, glue stick to seal it. And there's your envelope.
Okay, can everyone show theirs? I don't think mine's exactly the way it's supposed to be, but it's functional. So I think that's what a lot of us want to go for. It will mail a letter. I could fit a letter in here.
Yeah, which is really great. I mean,
yeah, it's a little beaten up, but it's okay.
All you need to do is buy the card.
Exactly.
Hey, or make the card.
Yeah, I'll write a letter and send it to you in this, Rachel.
That would be great.
Maybe we can all do that.
It will be my campground name. Like, it's going to be Sunny Gulch Campground in Sawtooth National Park, and you're going to need to know the zip code for that area too.
I will get that from you, and whoever wants to write a letter and send their letter in their envelope, we could do that.
Yeah, because UPS can come to campgrounds, so that's a really cool thing to have.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, everything is beautiful.
So we've learned the envelope. we're gonna learn the water bomb next, which is pretty easy.
Nice.
Okay, let's get our piece of paper out.
I saw yours, Austin, down there. Great job.
Thank you. All right, so there's in origami, there's two bases that are widely used. One is called the Waterbomb base, and the other is called the preliminary base or the square base. This one, we're going to use the Waterbomb base because it's mostly used to make water bombs. So I have this crease in my paper. I urge you to do the same. And I will show you the preliminary base. It's pretty easy. Both can go either way. And it's all about just folding the paper the same way. We need to make a crease over here too. So like the X like we did before. And open it up. This time it's different. This time it's different. We're going to turn it around. And we're going to match it hot dog style folding. So basically this side goes up here. And we're going to open it up and do the same thing on the opposite side. This side goes up here. I have a little paper tag. Didn't cut it straight. And open it up. So this is a really neat thing. Preliminary base is usually made for flowers and, well, basically flowers and birds. So I'm going to show you how to make the preliminary base, and then I'll show you how to make the water bomb base. Preliminary base is basically, it's already wanting to go that way. Different creases indicate different things. The inside crease that goes like this, it's called a valley. And these are more like pointing up. Those creases are called mountain. Okay, so the one gotta allow the valleys to become more of a fold inward and the mountains to become an outer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep these straight, or no, I'm gonna let them fall in. And this is a square base. Let me do that again. I'll do it from the other side. Let these stay straight while you let these folds do what they need to do. You just kind of put them together and let them lay straight. And that's the preliminary base. The water bomb base isn't preliminary base, it's a water bomb. So let yourself open that back up. So you know about the preliminary, so that gets you on the road to making flowers and birds and whatnot. Just to let you know, we want to turn this around so that these folds right here that were mountain are now valley. And then the sides, they're now mountain instead of valley. See? So we want
Rachel,
these
for the center, is it towards the table, or is it pointing away from the table? Which way should we have it?
The center is supposed to be pointing towards the table right now.
Great. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, because I kept on moving it back and forth. I knew you were confused.
Well, it's just, and then it's hard with the lighting too. I mean, I could see for the most part, but yeah, I think it could be hard.
Oh, well, you should have gotten paper that was white on one side.
You're good. I just wanted to make, I'm sure other people were feeling the same way, so I thought I'd ask.
Yeah, okay, all right. So the Waterbomb Base, it's kind of asking the same thing. We basically, instead of having these stay straight, we're having these triangles on the sides stay straight as we let the other sides fall in. So we just kind of put the sides together and we let them fall in. And that is a Waterbomb Base.
Can you show that one more time?
I'll do it again. Do it on the other side. These stay straight, but these sides go together and then they fall back. And then you straighten this down and there's the Waterbomb Base.
I don't know why I'm not getting that.
Hey, the point's supposed to be,
Mm-hmm.
now I have it this way. Preliminary. You turn it over.
Mm-hmm.
And there is the water bomb.
Oh, I see now.
So you should have
one more
this
time.
kind of look.
I think we should doing that one more time, and then I think we'll be ready to move on.
Okay. I'll do it from the side right here. So the top and bottom, they kind of stay static straight, while the sides are folded in. So you just kind of move them together and you squash them down. They're the easiest bases that you can grab or make. But I will do it from the side now. Yay! From here, it's pretty easy to do the Waterbomb Base. And I will show you from this side since you're all looking this way. This way's bottom, this way's up. Okay? All right, so now we take these folds right here and we point them towards the top. So we're making a smaller triangle while we're folding. So like this. See that? Then we crease right here. So I'm gonna do it over here on the other side. Same thing, this point right here. So we're gonna fold it over to that point and crease. And keep those folds. Make sure it's really sharp. Try to put as much light in this as possible. All right, we're going to turn it all over and we're gonna do the same thing, okay? This point to this point. And this point to this point. Now it's starting to look like a little square. Everybody to this point? Yeah?
I see all the head nods, yes.
Okay, sweet. Okay, this is where it gets a little complicated. I'm gonna show you one. These are now flaps now, 4 flaps, if you can see. We're going to put this point towards the middle. So we're gonna make 3 triangles. Tinier triangles. Or more like 4, because you see the back flap. Can you see that?
I see the head nods, yes.
Make sure you crease it pretty well because it's gonna balloon up and you want it to take its form. Now we're gonna do that to the other side before I show you this cool thing. All right, we're at that point. Okay. So we just made flaps or pockets like the cup right here. See that? And these free flaps we're going to put right in the cup. And it doesn't have to be all the way in the cup. It can just look like that, okay? Now we gotta open up the pocket here and put the flap in. And that's one side done. Do this to the other side. And you got the concept of the flap and the cup? Okay, good.
So, looks like everyone's nodding.
Good. So I'm just gonna do the same exact thing we did on this side to this side, okay? Make sure it's a good crease. It's gonna look so good. Okay. Are we at that point?
I'm seeing head nods and people holding them up, so.
Sweet, all right. So there's really cool about this Waterbomb base is that we just left a little hole at the bottom of this. I don't know if you can see it, but look at your own model. On one of the sides, there's a little hole. What's really cool about this Waterbomb base, you get to blow in it. So go ahead and put your mouth to it. It should blow right up.
That's so cool.
So it should look like a ball. Mine's not working right now. I'm just gonna shoot it against the other one. See that little hole you just blew in? Yeah, okay, so before you blow into the hole, most times, when filling it with water, just use a pair of scissors and cut it up a little bit more so you can pour some water in there. Or you can do a lot of it and then put a tea candle inside and make it little ambiance.
Aw, that's cool.
Yeah, I was thinking of making like a floating lantern, but I don't think these work for that.
Maybe a different type of paper. So this
Yeah.
is it? Is this the end result? This is awesome.
That is the end result of the water bomb.
Oh, nice. Well, Rachel, it is now at 2:57, so we actually only have 3 minutes left, but we can still chat. So I'd love to see everyone's water bomb. Can I see everyone's? Everyone's blew up. That's so cool. What about you, Florence? Were you able to get it?
Oh,
Maybe we could do it again another time.
Okay, Austin. Still have the envelope? It's awesome.
That's great, everyone.
Did a good job.
Oh, look, Mikhail put it in, like, it looks like an ice cream. The cup with the...
Oh, yeah, that's good, Michelle.
Looks like an ice cream cone.
That's good. I'm glad we got 3 out of 5.
I know.
The next 2 is like it's we're complicated.
Well, this has been so fun. Rachel, I know we only have 2 minutes left, but can you just talk briefly about like your travels? So you're in the Sawtooth. Can you like just explain what's going on? I know you said it was raining outside too. Maybe we could see out there. Or
Well, the lilacs are in bloom. I don't know if you can see that. Let me turn. Can I turn the camera on? No, I can't. Oh, okay.
Dang it.
Can you see it?
It's a little hard with the screen, but I see it. Yes, those are beautiful.
Yes, they're out right now. They usually bloom around Memorial Day. Everything's really grassy and weedy around here, so there's no rock. We tried to do rock and I don't know if you can see it, but the grass just takes over. It just takes over. So travels. Before last cruises, I was in Santa Fe. It's really hard to park there if you're a traveler. Really hard. Because every parking lot is like, oh no, overnight parking. And I'm like, what? How am I gonna do my grocery shopping?
Yeah. Wow.
And then I think before that was Colorado Springs, and I was there with a guy who was trying to help me with spatial awareness and figuring out aquaponics. So there was a lot to do with that. Between those 2 trips, I went to Taos, and I went to this cool little Earthship building, which basically is kind of off the grid. They made the walls out of rubber tires packed in with dirt, and they have an aquifer that they make natural underneath, so you get clean water always going through, and a greenhouse and whatnot. So Earthships, they're really cool, and you can get yourself one for 60 grand.
Wow. I know Carrie's been super interested in Earthships. I think we even did like a whole Just Community radio show episode on that with Raul, didn't we?
So I had a chance to visit that the year before I went to Biosphere too.
Yeah. So, and then like, if you wanted to access that episode, Rachel, too, to learn more about it, because Raul is actually building them, you could go on to, I think we're going to put them on the website, I think, right, Carrie, the Just Community? Yeah, so I'll let you know whatever we do. And then everyone else, too, I would encourage you, because they're super cool. I've seen them out in Taos, the Earthships.
And I didn't get to show you on the phone stand, Diamond. I'm going to show you that right now, okay?
Yeah,
we're not going to fold it. I'm just going to show you how it unfolds.
How it works, yeah.
Yeah, and you can find this one on YouTube. It's an easy one, phone stand too. That's how it unfolds.
That's so cool.
You just put your phone right here, like this is my battery charger.
Oh, that's so cool. So I would encourage everyone to do that. Maybe we could post it on our Facebook or something. Yeah,
it's on YouTube. Easy to find.
That's
awesome. The box is actually good too. I mean, it's basically folded in half paper. The unfolding of the box. Okay, anyway, I had been, before I was traveling, I was with my husband, and we would go to New York for 2 weeks, Seattle for 2 weeks. We did Orlando for 2 weeks as well, but we had that 2-week window to even figure out what the town was about, and I didn't really like it that way.
So you extended your stays. Yeah. How
so
were you in Las
Cruces?
Cruces?
Surfing, and I did 30 plus people, mostly European people came, and we were in Boulder, Colorado at that time, so like everybody would want to visit Boulder, Colorado.
And how long were you in Las Cruces, Rachel? How long were you in Las Cruces for?
About a month.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad you're able to come visit. And I know we're over time, but maybe one thing you remember from Las Cruces or your favorite part of Las Cruces on the fly.
My favorite part about Las Cruces. On the fly.
Yes.
Nobody really turned their heads when I was e-biking around.
That's awesome.
They're like, oh, look, another biker. Okay.
That's awesome. Well, that's great. Well, I think we'll end for today because we are 3 minutes over. Thank you everyone for coming. And thank you so much, Rachel. It's so cool. Like this opportunity gives us opportunity to connect with you again, even though you're not even in the same state. So it's so awesome. And it's cool that our time bank can like establish these relationships all over the country. It's really cool. And we're so
and I'll be in the
excited.
forest for 3 months, so it'll probably be hard to catch me unless you're mailing me post office.
Yeah, so, well, I'll just go ahead and if people want to send you a letter from this, just give it to me. And then right before I send it, I'll contact you and we'll get a good updated address for you. So if you want to send Rachel a letter in the awesome envelopes we made, definitely feel free to do so. Yes, we love pen pals. So I can pick it up from you or we'll figure it out. But yes, that'd be awesome. So we'll go ahead and I hope everyone has a great Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully everyone has the day off on Monday. As far as events, we have coffee hour. Next week, it's actually going to be in with a team meeting on Thursday. So there's no coffee hour on Wednesday. It'll be on Thursday with our DACU team meeting. Everyone's welcome to the DACU team meeting. And it's 11 to 1. And then we have our United Friday again next Friday. And I'm still working on that one. So we'll announce who's going to be on that next one. And Cruces Contigo is also in the bulletin. We're getting famous. So if you have someone you know, or if you'd like to keep in contact with another Las Crucian or just anyone at all, definitely reach out to us. You can go to our website that Carrie had posted in the chat, or you can contact me or Adalis, who's also on the website. Am I forgetting anything else, Carrie?
Time bank orientation, but that's in a while.
Yeah, so that's June 9th, and we're really trying to focus on bringing organizations in. So if you know an organization or belong to an organization that wants to be a time bank member, definitely, it's going to be June 9th from 2 to 3:30. So thank you all for coming. I think we lost Rachel, unfortunately, but either way.
I just want to thank everybody for being here. And I'm so sorry. I meant to say this when I introduced myself. I'm trying to write a grant that's due at 5 o'clock. So I was here, but not folding. So that's why you probably noticed me like looking over here. But I'm so glad to see everybody. We really appreciate you. And again, Cruces Contigo is a great program designed to fight loneliness and isolation and avert medical and other emergencies. And it's really been a great project. Beth has actually helped one of our members avert such an emergency already. So if you're not already a Cruces Contigo partner, which used to be called Time Bank Amigos, let us know. We would love to engage you with that.
Definitely. And I know a lot of people on here are a partner already. So if you are interested in being a partner, again, let us know. And beloved, Beth, I want to call you beloved, but Beth, if you could spread the word too to your organization, we would love to have more people. Thank you all so much. And we'll end like we always do. We'll pick a word. And oh, Rachel is coming back. So we can say bye to her. Let's see. It looks like she's joining. Give me 1 second. I know we're over time, but if you want to say bye to Rachel, you could stick around. Hi, Rachel. I know you got disconnected.
I lost my battery.
No problem. So we're about to say bye the way we always do, because sometimes it can be awkward to just leave these meetings. It's not like hanging up a phone. It's kind of weird. So we always end by picking one word, clapping 3 times, and then feeling free to leave from here. Does anyone have a word they'd like to say or suggest?
Snickers.
Snickers, I like that. That's also my favorite candy, so I'm all about that.
My cat, in honor of my cat, I would like to say Snickers.
Love it. Okay, hopefully we don't scare Snickers by shouting too loud, but so I'll count down from 3, 2, 1. Snickers. Hope you all have a great weekend. And thanks, Rachel.
Bye.
This was so
Erin,
awesome.
if you want, I'll send you a link so that we can talk for a minute, okay? So just stay right there.
Okay.